One of the underrated skills both leaders and organisations need as they continue to scale, I think, is storytelling. Now, it might seem a very simple skill and it might be slightly confusing as to why it's important, but as you're trying to build your brand and get your brand to resonate with your ideal client, the quality of storytelling and the consistency of storytelling is one of the key factors which differentiates the good from the great. And it's important because there's ever increasing competition. And the key question that you've got to address is why you? Why should a customer, a client, a potential employee choose you over your competitors? The better you tell the story, the easier it is for them to resonate with you and to be attracted to you. Now, one of the challenges is that as we grow the business, we sometimes become too technical and too jargonistic. So when we look at our marketing, we look at the activity, we look at the content we create, it can be a little bit dry, and that doesn't build reputation, it doesn't resonate in the same way that an emotional story does. And the early sign this is happening is if you're getting reduced engagement, if you're seeing less clicks, less awareness, less interest in what you're talking about, the chances are your content's not resonating the way it used to. And the blind spot is that we don't focus enough on the emotion. We tell them the details, but we're not telling the story behind the details, and the content becomes a bit bland. Now, the good news is there's 3 simple steps you can take to reverse this trend. The first of it is to focus on the purpose. What is the purpose of your business? Why are you in business? Why are you individually running this business? It might be a story that you've told many times, but you can't overtell it. It makes the main thing the main thing, and that's really important when you're trying to build a reputation. What do you want to be famous for? The second step you can take is to make sure you're making them the hero. Any kind of brand content needs to focus on other people. It needs to focus on your clients, your customers, your partners, your employees. You need to focus around them. You need to make it personal, and you need to make them the hero rather than the business. And the last step is make it entertaining. Yes, there needs to be information, but it's also got to be entertaining. It's got to be in your style. It's got to stand out. There's a lot of content out there. There's a lot of brands fighting for the same business. So it's really important that you create a brand style and you create a brand which resonates with your ideal customer base. Now, the second element of maximizing reputation, I'll be looking at in the next video, and that's creating raving fans.